Hello and welcome back to Whiskey Trek. This is day 11 of our advent calendar, and let me just start off by saying you might notice a image and audio quality difference, and that's because we're experimenting with a new setup today. We got a camera! Finally! Cheers! Big things to come soon. Such as this sample for day number 11 of our advent calendar. As always, I'll explain a little bit beforehand. If this is your first time, thanks for hanging out. Like, comment, subscribe. This advent calendar was put together by my friends and is totally blind to me. So we'll figure out what we're pouring today in my beautiful Glencairn glass. Let's go ahead and see what we've got. We're gonna spin it up so I can get a nice good nose on it. Look at the color on that. That's pretty nice. A nice, like, coppery color. Let's go ahead and have a nose. I always forget to say, I'm Jackson. Every time I forget. I'm sorry. If you're new here, I'm Jackson. It's great to have you. Comment what your name is. Maybe we can be friends. My mind wants to say dusty, but not in the sense of old bourbon, in the sense of it actually smells like there's dust in the glass. Like you opened an old library book. It's also very sweet and mellow, so that tells me that this is a bourbon at a lower proof, maybe 100 or less. But pretty classic bourbon with that old library book. Let's go ahead and have a taste. Pretty low proof. It doesn't really leave a hug. There's spice, but I think that's down to the grain rather than proof. It's pretty dang mellow. It's really nice. If you're just like sitting and sipping, it's a good thing to have. Pretty corn forward on the palate for sure. Like corn, followed by like a caramel, like a really light caramel. Not very many dark flavors here. The viscosity is pretty low. It tastes like it's been watered down for sure. I think it's okay. It's not really blowing me away. Today's score is a 6.5. It's pretty good. I think if it didn't have that graininess, that I would like it more. And I do like that dusty note is there on the nose, but that doesn't really translate at all onto the palate, which is kind of disappointing. Maybe a little bit on the finish, you know, just a little bit. But let's go ahead and refer to our sheet of bottles that are in this box. Obviously, there's no days listed, so I don't know what day is what bottle, but we're going to use this as a reference to try and guess what we've got in our glass. I'm going to say that this is Whistlepig Summer Stock, because I believe that that's a bourbon. It is under 90 proof, and it's got a little graininess to it, and that just seems like Whistlepig's thing. So let's go ahead and open up the box, reveal the answer. Today, day number 11. Oh. Ooh. Wilderness Trail 8-year bottled in bond. Now that's kind of sad, because I really like Wilderness Trail, and that just didn't really do it for me today. Let's go back to it knowing that and see what we think. Okay, behind that old library book note is a little bit of sarsaparilla. A little bit of that, like the old cola note, which is kind of that dusty thing that I was getting there. And I do like that, and I have gotten that on other Wilderness Trail products. I just had my warm-up pour of 90 proof Sazerac Rye, and that tingled a lot more than this does. So yeah, you know, it's just fine. I really want to like this more. And this is coming off of the back of a couple days ago, Wilderness Trail announced their 10-year bottled in bond release, which is celebrating obviously their 10th anniversary as a distillery. Huge milestone for them. Love Wilderness Trail. Not super huge on their parent company, Campari, who is charging an exorbitant amount of pricings for a bunch of products, including Wilderness Trail. This 10-year bourbon is $280, you know, wild turkey products are getting more and more expensive. You know, Generations is $450 and things like that. So I guess we'll end this one on a sad note, and then we'll catch you up tomorrow on day 12 to start the 12 days of Christmas and see how that goes. So thanks for everyone for joining. Please come back for the rest of Advent here at Whiskey Trek. Join me and my wife as we go through this fun experiment together, starting this new channel. Please, again, like, comment, and subscribe. Seriously, comment on our videos. We are a small enough channel so that if you comment, we can actually comment back. And we would love to have that interaction with our growing and budding community. So please do join that community and we can have a ton of fun. So I guess I'll catch you guys next time here at Whiskey Trek. Cheers.